um, not well. He is in the intensive care unit and critically ill. So we humbly request everyone to please pray for His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj's quick recovery, if Krishna so desires, so we can have his wonderful association and the whole world can have his wonderful association. So we will chant the 108 names of Lord Narsimha, and also one of our dear congregation member, Ashwin, the elder son of Ashish Prabhu, is also in intensive care unit for last 4 or 5 days. So we also would like everyone to please pray for him also. So I believe you all can see my screen. So we'll start with the prayer. Shri Narsimha, Jai Narsimha, Jai Jai Narsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa, Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Julantam Sarvato Mukham Narsingham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityu Namami. Om Narsimhaya Namaha, Om Mahasimhaya Namaha, Om Divya Simhaya Namaha, Om Mahabalaya Namaha, Om Ugra Simhaya Namaha, Om Mahadevyaya Namaha, Om Stambhajaya Namaha, Om Ugra Lochanaya Namaha, Om Rudraya Namaha, Om Sarvabhutaya Namaha, Om Shrimanaya Namaha, Om Yoganandaya Namaha, Om Trivikramaya Namaha, Om Harine Namaha, Om Kolahalaya Namaha, Om Chakrine Namaha, Om Vijaya Namaha, Om Jayavardhana Namaha, Om Pancha Hananya Namaha, Om Parama Brahma Aya Namaha, Om Aghoraya Namaha, Om Ghora Vikramaya Namaha, Om Jwalanmukhaya Namaha, Om Jwala Malini Namaha, Om Mahajwalaya Namaha, Om Mahaprabhuhaya Namaha, Om Niti Lakshaya Namaha, Om Sahasrakshaya Namaha, Om Durnikshayaya Namaha, Om Pratapanaya Namaha, Om Mahadamshtraya Namaha, Om Yudhya Prajanya Namaha, Om Chandakopine Namaha, Om Shad Shivaya Namaha, Om Hiranyakashipu Dhvamshine Namaha, Om Daitya Danava Bhanjanaya Namaha, Om Gunabhadraya Namaha, Om Mahabhadraya Namaha, Om Balabhadraya Namaha, Om Subhadrakaya Namaha, Om Karalyaya Namaha, Om Vikralaya Namaha, Om Vikarataya Namaha, Om Sarvakartikaya Namaha, Om Shishumaraya Namaha, Om Trilokatmaya Namaha, Om Ishaya Namaha, Om Sarveshwaraya Namaha, Om Vibhuaya Namaha, Om Bhaivaradambaraya Namaha, Om Divyaya Namaha, Om Achyutaya Namaha, Om Kavine Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Adhokshajaya Namaha. Om Aksharaya Namaha. Om Sarvaya Namaha. Om Varnamaline Namaha. Om Varapradaya Namaha. Om Vishwambaraya Namaha. Om Adbhutaya Namaha. Om Bhavyaya Namaha. Om Shri Vishnave Namaha. Om Purushottamaya Namaha. Om Anaghastra Namaha. Om Nakhastraya Namaha. Om Surya Jyotine Namaha. Om Sureshwaraya Namaha. Sorry, the screen was not visible there. Sorry for that. Om Sahasrabahuvaya Namaha. Om Sarvagyaya Namaha. Om Sarvasiddhi Pradayakaya Namaha. Om Vajradamstraya Namaha. Om Vajranakhaya Namaha. Om Mahanandaya Namaha. Om Parama Tapaya Namaha. Om Sarva Mantraika Rupa Namaha. Om Sarva Yantra Vidaramaya Namaha. Om Sarva Tantra Tantratmakaya Namaha. Om Avyaktaya Namaha. Om Suvyaktaya Namaha. Om Bhaktavatsala Namaha. Om Vaishakha Shukla Bhutothaya Namaha. Om Sharangata Vatsalaya Namaha. Om Udarakirtine Namaha. Om Punyatmaya Namaha. Om Mahatmaya Namaha. Om Chandra Vikramaya Namaha. Om Vedatrayaya Namaha. Om Prapujyaya Namaha. Om Bhagavannaya Namaha. Om Parameshwaraya Namaha. Om Shrivatsamkaya Namaha. Om Jagat Vyapine Namaha. Om Jagan Mayaya Namaha. Om Jagat Palaya Namaha. Om Jagannathaya Namaha. Om Mahakagaya Namaha. Om Dvirupa Bhrittaya Namaha. Om Param Atmaya Namaha. Om Param Jyotine Namaha. Om Nirgunaya Namaha. Om Nrikesharine Namaha. Om Paratatvaya Namaha. Om Paramdhamaya Namaha. Om Satchidananda Vigrahaya Namaha. Om Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha. Om Sarvatmaya Namaha. Om Dhiraya Namaha. These are the 108 names of Lord Narsimha Dev. Now, from the core of our heart, let's intensely offer our humble prayers and to Lord Narsimha Dev, so that His Holiness Bhakti Swami Maharaj can quickly recover and bestow His wonderful presence, His great example for the whole world. Shri Narsimha, Jai Narsimha, Jaya Jai Narsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma, Bhringa, Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Narshingam Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityu Namamiham Shri Narshingha Jai Narshingha Jai Jai Narshingha Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham Narshingam Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityu Namamiham Shri Narshingha Jai Narshingha Jaya Jai Narshingha Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Julantam Sarvatomukham Narshingam Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityu Namamiham Namaste Narashingaya Praladaladarayine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Narshingha Parato Narshingha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narshingha Bahir Narshingha Hridaye Narshingha Narashingha Madim Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kamalavari Nakham Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhringam Keshavadhrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsingadev 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 Jaya Narsingadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Shri Bhakti Vignanashik Narsingadev Bhagwan ki Jai Bhakta Shiromani Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj ki Jai. So, thank you all the Vaishnavas for praying intensely for His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. Certainly, the prayers of sincere devotees like all of you and the whole world practically is praying for the welfare of Maharaj, and we also request the devotees to pray for the welfare of Ashwin, the dear son of Ashish Prabhu, who is also in ICU for the last 4 or 5 days. So, with that, we will start with our study of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. It is 8 p.m. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my humble obeisance unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye. Before reciting Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisance unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Shri Vyasadeva, the author of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. By regular attendance in the classes on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and by rendering service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Namo Pankajanaභaya Nama Pankajamaline Nama Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangriye. Hare Krishna, dear Vaishnavas, thank you so much for your presence. We are reading Granth-Raj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Last 2 days we were absorbed in the pastimes of Lord Jagannath, such beautiful pastimes. So let's read Canto 7, Chapter 9 of Granth-Raj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. We're almost towards the end of this chapter, so we'll complete this chapter today. And let's see. This chapter is entitled Prahlad Maharaj pacifies Lord Nrsimhadev with his prayers. So we read till text number 52 last time, that was on Friday. And now the Supreme Lord is speaking these verses, the last few verses. He's asking, "Oh Prahlad, what do you want? What benediction do you want? I am very happy with you. I am very pleased with you. So please ask for a vara. Vara means benediction. Varam Vrinishva. Just ask. I will satisfy." So let's see what Prahlad Maharaj did. He ask for a new car or a new home or a wife or some gold? Let's see what he asked for. Text number 53. Mam parinata ayushman darshanam durlabham hime drishtva mam na punarjantur atmanam taptum arhati. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. My dear Prahlad, may you live a long time. One cannot appreciate or understand me without pleasing me. But one who has seen or pleased me has nothing more for which to lament for his own satisfaction. Purport: one cannot be happy under any circumstances unless one pleases the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But one who has learned how to please the Supreme Personality, the Supreme Lord, need no longer lament for his material condition. Wow. Very short verse, but very, very powerful. And this is spoken by none other than Lord Narsimha. So he is speaking that first of all, it's not easy to to please me or to please Krishna. But one who has pleased me, there is nothing else to be attained. Because if one has the topmost thing, then why will one ask for the insignificant so-called pleasure? If someone has, this example comes, if one has like the ocean of water, will someone ask like, can you give me 1 liter of water or 5 liters or 1 gallon? If one has ocean, similarly, if one has like $1 billion, will that person beg, can you give me $1? Can you give me $2? That's just a relative understanding. Similarly, if one has Krishna Prema, if one has satisfied the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then that person is totally happy in any situation. That person does not lament for his material condition. So pleasing Krishna, yasmin tushta jagat tushta. Like the Goswamis, they were so pure devotees, and they were keeping that Chintamani jewel near the trash. The famous story. They gave up all their wealth. They distributed all their wealth to their family, relatives, donation for Krishna consciousness. They didn't keep. They were moving around in just gamcha, like a lower cloth of the body, sleeping under a different tree. Why? Because they had the topmost jewel of bhakti. One who does not have bhakti thinks, no, my car will give me happiness, my new job will give me happiness, my new spouse will give me happiness, my new watch will give me happiness, my new gadget will give me happiness. Always lamenting, hankering, lamenting, hankering, lamenting. But a pure devotee is does not lament, does not hanker, because he has the topmost thing. Param Drishtva Nivartati. So the goal of life is to please Krishna, to get that Krishna prema. And when one gets that, then one is always in that joyful state, Satchit Ananda, eternally happy. Any other comments anyone has? Wow, everyone's camera is off. It's certainly not encouraging, but that's your free will. Yes, because if the camera is off and you read, it's like other devotees feel it's like a dark screen reading. So I sincerely beg at your lotus feet. Please keep your cameras on. It inspires others. It inspires everyone. Okay.
What is the best way to please the Supreme Lord?
What is the best way to please Mother Sucharya? She is a Prabhupada disciple, and we are so grateful that she's blessing us with her association. So, Mother, would you like to share, please? Because we want to hear from you.
Well, Srila Prabhupada says, I would like to hear from you first, okay?
Okay, so devotees would like to share, or how can we please Kṛṣṇa, right? Or Lord Narsimha. Yes, Prabhu.
By serving Krishna's devotee.
Serving Krishna's devotee. Very nice. Yes. Everyone can please share like these sweet and short points. That really gives chance for many, many devotees to be part of this. Yes. Very nice point. Anyone else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, to take association of senior devotees.
Take association. Okay. Very nice. Anyone else?
Yes, Prabhuji, by sincere chanting.
By sincerely chanting. Yes. Madhura Prabhuji, yes, please.
By following the instruction of the spiritual master as a heart and soul.
Following the spiritual master instruction. Wow, wonderful. Anyone else?
Sankirtan, Prabhu.
Sankirtan. Very nice. Yes, Mataji, Sundaripriya Mataji.
By treating every living entity as a part and parcel of Krishna, and giving Krishna sees that we are respecting each and every entity as they are our brothers and sisters.
Treat every living entity as brother and sister. Anyone else would like to speak?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, we can offer him nice palatable dishes to please him.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, Nayan Prabhu, you were speaking at some point.
Distributing Krishna books.
Distributing transcendental literature, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagvatam. Wonderful. Yes, Mother Sucharya, now
by
back
following
to
the
you.
regulative principles.
By following regulative principles of bhakti. Wonderful. Mother Sucharya would like to share some points. How can we please Krishna?
Because Krishna is a person, he's the supreme personality of Godhead. Then Prabhupada said that when Krishna appeared, when Krishna manifests himself on this planet, it seemed like he was acting like a human being, but actually he's always the Supreme Lord. And so Prabhupada says that he married 16,000 wives, 16,108 wives. And each wife was pleasing him so much that he was pleased to reciprocate with them. And so we see that just by loving interactions, trying to see that Krishna is a person and that he's in his holy name, and that when we have our beads and we're chanting, that we're actually pleasing him because we're associating with him. We're associating closely with him. And I was very inspired by all the and wonderful and inspiring. And I'm praying to please Krishna. Actually, Srila Prabhupada wrote in a letter to one devotee, Srila Prabhupada wrote, just always try to please Krishna, and no material circumstance can cause you any discomfort. So all the ways to please Krishna, seems like we just do our duty, no matter what situation we're in. That's very pleasing. And I I read a quote last night. Let me just get it.
This point one. Oh, she's here.
So Prabhupada says, just read, hear, and chant. Very easy thing. In every home, whatever position you are in, it doesn't matter. Simply read and chant. And that Srila Prabhupada spoke that to a devotee in 1976. So read, hear, and chant. Very easy thing. In every home, whatever position you are in, it doesn't matter. Simply read and chant. So it's such a simple request. Srila Prabhupada is asking us to just learn to love Krishna, and we see how wonderful his devotees are. So we love his devotees, and we want to love Krishna. I read something last night with some devotees, and it's from the first canto. Can I take a minute to read it?
Yes, please, Mother.
That's okay?
Yes, please.
Okay, this is from the first canto. It's chapter 14, it's text 34. And Prabhupada's saying in the purport, he's saying, by Brahminical culture, the development of the dormant qualities of goodness, namely truthfulness, equanimity, sense control, forbearance, simplicity, general knowledge, transcendental knowledge, and firm faith in the Vedic wisdom, one can become a Brahman and thus see the Lord as he is. And then, Prabhupada writes, after achieving the Brahminical perfection, one has to become a devotee of the Lord, so that his loving affection in the form of master, friend, son, and lover can be transcendently achieved. The stage of a devotee, which attracts the transcendental affection of the Lord, does not develop unless one has developed the qualities of a Brahmana as above mentioned. So Krishna is wanting us to develop qualities that he is showing himself, Brahminical qualities, and then he wants us to develop love for him. I didn't mean to talk so much.
No, thank you. Thank you so much. And I was meditating upon all the points you said, and then one cannot appreciate or understand me without pleasing me. So appreciation and understanding is coming later, and pleasing is coming forward. Pleasing basically is all the devotees shared so many points: reading, hearing, chanting, serving Guru Maharaj, serving the instructions of Guru, doing kirtan, etc. So that's how we are pleasing Krishna, and then we will be able to understand him. As Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, don't try to see Krishna or understand Krishna. Try to serve Krishna, so Krishna wants to see. So right now, Prahlad Maharaj served so nicely, the Nrsimhadev appeared for him. Prahlad Maharaj pleased, and then Krishna wants to see such a dear devotee. So, amazing. Okay, shall we move to the next verse? Would someone like to read text 54? Yes, Sundari Priya Mataji, would you like to read?
Jesus Satmaham will obeisances all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Text 54. Prinanti atha mam dhira sarva bhavena sadhava shreyaskama mahabhaga sarvaswam ashisam patim. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. My dear Prahlad, you are very fortunate. Please know from me that those who are very wise and highly elevated try to please me in all different modes of mellows. For I am the only person who can fulfill all the desires of everyone. Purport. The words dhira sarva bhavena do not mean in whichever way you like. Bhava is the preliminary condition of love of Godhead. अथासक्तिस्तथा तत्तातो भावास्तथा प्रेमाभियुदाञ्चति साधकानाम् अयं प्रेमान् दुर्भावे bhavet karma. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.4.16. The bhava stage is the final division before one reaches love of Godhead. The word sarva bhava means that one can love the Supreme Personality of Godhead in different transcendental modes of mellows, beginning with dasya, sakya, vatsalya, and madhurya. In the Shanta stage, one is on the border of loving service to the Lord. Pure love of Godhead begins from Dasya and develops to Sakya, Vatsalya, and then Madhurya. Still, in any of these 5 mellows, one can render loving service to the Supreme Lord. Since our main business is to love the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one can render service from any of the above mentioned platforms of love. Jai. So thank you for all the devotees, and thank you, my Mother Sucharya. It was really nice to hear how we can please the Lord, and how Lord himself is explaining to Prahlad Maharaj that he's so fortunate that he is so wise and highly elevated, and because he has understood, and every soul has a desire to please the Lord. That is our ultimate perfect stage, where we have forgotten, since we had the desire to come and enjoy in the material world, we left our service from the spiritual world. Krishna is still waiting for us to finish that service, and it's that service has an attachment, because to serve is to love, and to love is to please. So that's how, when we love Krishna, we will do some service that will please Krishna. And as we know, I'm not qualified to comment on this, but with your blessings, I see that different stages of bhava, as Rupa Goswami explains in his Nectar of Devotion, that there are different rasis from Dasya to Sakya to Vatsalya and to Madhurya, and all of us, start from ground zero, and slowly, with the mercy of devotees and Srila Prabhupada, we can understand that actually, when we start observing, my favorite pastime in Kartik Yatra is to see all the Prabhupada's disciples praying intensely to the Lordships. And you can see in their eyes the way they are relating to the Lord, with the way that mellow is very, very, that's my favorite thing to do, even during Damodara Shikam, when they're praying and taking a lamp. You can see that they are in a relationship with the Lord, and hopefully when we serve those devotees, that mood comes to us and say, okay, fine, Krishna loves rasgullas, so can I make rasgullas for him every day? What can I do differently? He loves to dress in a certain way. Can I dress him yesterday I dressed him in a red color. Can I dress him in a blue color today? So that's slowly you start understanding from other devotees how they are having that relationship. And we see Jagannath's story. We had such a beautiful pastime that Krishna really reciprocates. He has come in devotees' dreams and fulfill their desire. If somebody has a desire, that they understand that Krishna is my son and he's having a stomach ache, and they come and bring them a medicine, and Jagannath has accepted that. So when we hear all this, our faith strengthens as a struggling sadhaka. It makes me realize that there's hope to have that relationship. And when Krishna is pleased and the devotees are pleased, they shower that mercy for us to understand that relationship with him, and then we can reciprocate. So till then, my job is to clean my heart and realize where I am, so that I can be ready for that relationship, whichever birth it comes to. So that's my limited understanding. Please explain, Mother Sachara and Prabhuji, please explain further. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So nicely mentioned all the points. By pleasing Krishna, everything will fall in place. And that's the Supreme Lord himself is speaking. I am the only person who can fulfill desires of everyone. And very important, he's saying that only the intelligent people take to this. The less intelligent people think, no. My job will give me real happiness. My wife or husband will give me happiness. My income will give me happiness. My car, But more intelligent people like Prahlad Maharaj, like the Goswamis, they take to this process to please him. The less intelligent just start trying to please the illusory energy, thinking that will give me happiness. But the intelligent people, the very wise, the word used here is very wise, dhira, those who are sober and most intelligent in all respects, they try to please. Because they know that yes, real happiness only Krishna can give. He only can satisfy all desires. Whatever desire, and therefore his name is Varadraj. Any desire one may ask, he'll satisfy, even if it's a material desire. But as devotees, we don't or should not ask for material things, knowing that they are not the real cause of happiness. But even if one has, yes, Krishna will fulfill. And that's what the Lord has come actually to please. What do you want, Prahlad? I will satisfy your desires. So now he's elaborating on that. Yes, I am the only person who can satisfy all the desires in last two verses. So beautiful. Any other comments, questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, my question is that here Prabhupada is telling that pure love of God begins from Dasya and then Shakya, Vatsala, and then Madhurya. So everybody has to go through all the stages for go back to the Godhead, or any of this relationship is good enough for his spiritual liberation or spiritual achievement or whatever, go back to the Godhead.
Bhadra Prabhu has raised his hands, he wants to speak. Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. In this shloka, his bhava, we know the stages. Ado Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha Bhajan Kriyanarth Nritesya Nishtha Ruchi Asakti Bhava. That's what is mentioned here, Srila Prabhupada mentioning in the purport. And the bhava is come the prema. So when the devotee is on the bhava stage, after that, he will have this, it is written here. In the sun stage, one is on the border of the loving service to the Lord. So after the bhava stage is the prema stage arrive. And in the prema stage, you have all these different relationship, which is the dasya, sakhya, vatsalya, madhurya, santa dasya, sakhya. Now, of course, in the braj is mainly the dasya, sakhya, vatsalya, and madhurya. There is no santa there. Santa is all in reverence, which is usually in the Vaikuntha. So as far as coming to the question, every living entity has, as we have discussed before, has the natural relationship with the Lords. Someone might be in Sakhya, someone might be in Dasya, someone might be in Vatsalya, someone Madhurya. So it's not that everybody will have to go through the stages from Dasya to Sakhya to Vatsalya, Madhurya. No, it is not like that. Everybody has the relationship and they will go according to their relationship. They're going to reach there. Now, that doesn't mean that one is lower than other. That's what Shira's purport is mentioned. It's not it's not that Dasya is the lower than the Madhurya. It's not like that. In the spiritual world, there is no question of considering envy. The cow is serving nicely, and the peacock is serving nicely, the parrot is serving nicely, everybody is serving nicely, and everybody is happy serving to Kṛṣṇa. So that's what is mentioned in this purport, that is the service to different services, different devotees have that relationship, and they will serve the Lord according to their natural constitutional position that we will come to. gradually by following the process given by Srila Prabhupada. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Any other comments or questions before we move on?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, so generally we should start with Dasya Bhav, right, Prabhuji, before going to other bhavs, or Prabhuji said all are equal, but as a neophyte, generally we start with Dasya.
Well, Dasya is already there. When we perform devotional service with understanding with Dasya, isn't it? We serve the Lord with the Dasya, isn't it? But as we grow in spiritually and we come to the Bhava and Prema stage, then we will come to our natural conscious position and we will serve the Lord. Otherwise, even we are serving, even the gopis are serving the Lord in Madhurya, but still you can say the Dasya. In one sense, you can say Dasya because they want to please the Lord, isn't it? Isn't it? So it is Dasya is always there. But the point is that in the Braj, there is not, these four are the main prominent. The Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. And that's what the Lord Chaitanya had, had given this. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyone? Yes, Prabhu, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhu, I heard when about Sudhir Prabhu's question, Srila Prabhupada mentioned, I couldn't find this sloka in Chaitanya Charitamrita. He said that that all these four in Madhurya, there is Dasya, there is Shokya, there is Vatsalya. All three relationships are also there. As Bhadrapur was mentioning,
Thank you,
that Daisya is present in the Shokya also. Those who are in the Shokya Rash, they are also serving Krishna, and Dasya is there. And in parental also, Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they are also Daisya there. So I couldn't find the exact sloka, but it's in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Adi Lila, it is there. That Prabhupada mentioned that.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Ramya Prabhu mentioned a very nice point in the Nectar of Devotion class, that right now that stage is here. That's kind of our goal. So, and his Prashad Mukund Prabhu, very nicely in a dramatic way said that some people, go to some so-called Baba and this and that and say, oh, you are a parrot in Golok Vrindavan. And then you chant like a parrot. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. And like that, they artificially try to imitate things. Oh, you are a peacock. So that is not our mood of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Our mood is we focus on the sadhana bhakti, the Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, which are the core processes of our Krishna consciousness. And we gradually pass on, as Bhadra Prabhu said, those stages of anartha nivritti, then come to steadiness, nishtha. Bhava is very high stage. But as one gets there, Krishna will unveil, the Guru will unveil, Srila Prabhupada will unveil. So right now, for a LKG or kindergarten student to talk about calculus is too much. So same is to talk about Swarupa to a person, a neophyte like me, who still has so many anarthas, is too much. But there is hope. There is hope. If we continue sincerely the processes of bhakti, then The Swarupa is not something which is artificially to be imitated, like the parrot example or the peacock example or the gopi or this or that. It is a natural progression. So we have to pay the price of sincere bhakti, not giving some donation. Oh, Guru, oh, Baba, please tell me my Swarupa. Here is $100 donation for that. So, very nice question, Prabhu. Okay, this brings us to the last verse of this chapter. Let's read that verse. Someone would like to read, please? Text 55.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, I would like to read.
Yes, please.
Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Text 55. Sri Narada Uvacha Evam Pralovayamanopi Vareir Loka Pralovanaya Ekantivat Bhagavati Na Chaitan Ashuratamaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Narada Muni said, Prahlad Maharaja was the best person in the family of Ashuras who always aspire for material happiness. Nonetheless, although allured by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who offered him all benedictions for material happiness, because of his unalloyed Kṛṣṇa consciousness, he did not want to take any material benefit for sense gratification. Purport. Pure devotees like Prahlad Maharaja and Dhruva Maharaja do not aspire for any material benediction at any stage of devotional service. When the Lord was present before Dhruva Maharaja, Dhruva did not want to take any material benefit from the Lord. Swamin Kritarthasmi Varam Nayache. As a pure devotee, he could not ask the Lord for any material benefit. In this regard, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed us, Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitambha, jagat isha kamaye, mama janmani janmani sware, bhava tad bhaktir ahetuki tvai. O my Lord, Jagadisha, I do not pray for benedictions by which to achieve material wealth, popularity, or beauty. My only desire is to serve you. Kindly engage me in the service of the servant of your servant. This end, the Bhakti Vedanta purports of the 7th canto, 9th chapter of the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, entitled Prahlad pacifies Lord Narsimha Deva with prayers. So here, the last verse, Narad Muni is saying that Prahlad Maharaja, who is a pure devotee of Lord Narsimha Dev, he doesn't want any material benedictions, and Lord give to the pure devotee this award. And in Nectar of Devotion, we read that this award of Prema Bhakti is very rare, Shudur Lava, and Krishna give to his only to his pure devotee, and it's very rarely achieved because pure devotee like Prahlad Maharaj and Dhruva Maharaj, they are exalted and they are free of all the material desires. So that's why Lord is so pleased to them. And we know in Prahlad Maharaja, when he was bitten by the Hiranyakashipu soldiers, and when he was thrown from the big mountain, still he's just remembering only Krishna. But he never asked Krishna, Krishna, please save me, because he knows his Lord. He believes he has he's a strong faith, and that my Krishna will save me. So he never says, save me, Krishna. He just remember him, Vishnu Shwaranam, all the time. So that is Prahlad Maharaja. So here, that's what Narada Muni is saying, that how exalted devotee is Prahlad Maharaja, and how pleased is Lord Vishnu with such exalted devotee. Back to you, Prabhuji. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Thank you so much, Maswati Mataji. just for a moment, if we put ourselves in that situation, that the Lord comes and says, "Oh Prabhu, oh Mataji, I'm so pleased with you. And now I'm the one who can give all desires, or who can fulfill all the desires. I am the one who will give you anything and everything you want. Just ask for it." What will a conditioned person like me say? Oh, the Lord is himself saying, well, I didn't go and the Lord is coming. Let me ask for a big house. Let me ask for a new car. Let me ask for this. Let me ask for that. Let me ask for millions of dollars. That will make me very happy. And so much, the word used is pralobha. Pralobha manaha. Lobha means he was allured, being allured and induced by the Supreme Lord himself. He said, and different kinds of allurements. Someone may want, okay, I want to become the prime minister. Someone may have desire to get fame. Someone may have desire to get wealth, dhanam, janam, or opposite sex, or a bigger house, or to become the CEO of the company. Lord gave different kinds of allurements, different kinds of proposal. What do you want, Prahlad? Tell me, I'll just do it. Prahlad said, Na ichat, I do not want. And Narad Muni, his guru, is now speaking this verse. He did not ask for anything. Asking for material things from the Supreme Personality of Godhead is like you go to a billionaire and ask, oh great sir, can you give me 10 cents? Asking a billionaire, one should know what to even ask for. So asking the Supreme Lord for some gold, some job, some wealth, some new car is like going to a billionaire and asking, give me some 5 paisa or 5 cents. But asking the right thing is that bhakti. Oh Lord, please give me prema bhakti. And that's what all our prayers, bhajans are full of that. They're not asking, Lord Chaitanya is not asking mam janmani janmanishwari bhavatat bhakti rahetu. Give me a hetu ki bhakti without any selfish motive. Don't give me bhakti which so that I can be known as a great scholar. Don't give me bhakti so people should recognize, oh, he's a great kirtaniya. Oh, he's a great speaker. Oh, he's a great donator or charitable person. He's a big donor, sorry. I want prema bhakti ahetuki apratihata. That is the desire of Lord Chaitanya. That is the right thing to ask from the Lord. Yes, he may give 5 cents also, but he will laugh. Well, I'm here to give, so much, but you're asking for just 5 cents. Why, you can go to my servant of my, very, very indirect energy will give you 5 cents. The servant of my servant will give you 5 cents. Why are you coming to me? So basically, but the point is, yes, even if one has material desires like Dhruva, one should approach the Lord, but that's not the best thing. Later, Dhruva also was lamenting. Why did I ask the Lord? He was lamenting. We read that in the previous chapter, cantos. So this shows the glorious qualities, the happiness in which Prahlad Maharaj was completely absorbed. The Lord himself is asking, he said, no, I do not want anything. The Lord is alluring, he said, no, I don't want anything. No material desires. He did not want to take any material desire for sense gratification. Because this is said to be as sukham tuchham. This is tuchha sukha. Why will someone get tuchha sukha when one has the highest sukha, the highest happiness? If one is eating gulab jamun, will one crave for stool? Sense gratification is compared to stool. If one is eating rasgullas and gulab jamun, will one crave for eating stool like a pig? No. So Prahlad Maharaj said, I don't want this tuchha sukha. I want the highest. And he already had that, he said. Any other comments, questions, corrections? Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Thank you. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning about Dhruva Maharaj. These two, Dhruva Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj, Lord Chaitanya liked very much to discuss. In the case of Dhruva Maharaj, we know he went to the forest to get the kingdom which is greater than grandfather, Lord Brahma. And because he had that determination, Dhruva means determination, that desire, determination, Lord sent the Narad Muni to instruct him. Narad Muni instructed and he followed the instruction of Narad Muni. And Lord appeared. So when he saw the beautiful form of the Lord, beautiful form of the Lord, and when Lord touched his console on his head, he's prayed so much beautiful prayers. That time he is saying this word, Swami Pitathosmi Varam Che. Means I was looking for the broken pieces of glasses, but I got you, Lord. I got you, diamond. So please. But still Lord fulfilled desire. In case of Prahlad Maharaj, it was opposite. Prahlad Maharaj had everything, but at the same time, he had already established love while he was in the womb of his mother. So he had everything. His father wanted to give him everything, but he didn't want it because he had that love already within the heart for the Lord. And Lord protected him all the time. So he knew, and that's why when the Lord is giving all this, start telling to ask him to anything, he said, wait a minute. I mean, my father was giving me everything to me, and I'm not interested because I'm happy in the loving relationship with you, my Lord. I have loving relationship. So this is what, and as far as the example of the persons asked for the 5 cents, there is a Srila Prabhupada used to tell the story of the old lady. She was carrying her sticks, wooden sticks on her head, and Kṛṣṇa is coming, little boy, as beautiful little boy, Kṛṣṇa is coming to her and say, how can I help you? So she's telling, please carry this, my load of this woods on your head, please carry. So this is what, because of the uneducation in the people are uneducated, people are in ignorance. And because of the ignorance, people ask for the things which is the immediately need, which is prayers, no, shreyas, right? Shreyas or prayers, whatever. It's prayers, right? Prayers, yeah. But we are interested in the shreyas, that's what his purport is saying. And this is giving us the instruction of Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya, Nadanam Najanam. So that's what here in this purport that Srila Prabhupada is using. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Any other comments or questions before we end today's discussion? Yes, Prabhu, please.
Prabhu, I just want to share what you said and Bhardu said from the Shikshastaka prayer. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, between the Shikshastaka prayers, there are some verses in Bengali. So I just want to share a few verses from here. Like verse number 33, it says, Tomar nitto dasmui toma pasuriya, poriyacho bhavannave maya baddha huya. I am your eternal servant, but I forgot your lordship. Now I have fallen into the ocean of nations and have been conditioned by the external energy. The next verse it says, Kripa kuri karo more padodhuli shamo, tomar shebok karo tomaro shebano. Be causelessly merciful to me by giving me a place with the particles of dust at your lotus feet, so that I may engage in the service of your lordship as your eternal servant. Then Mahaprabhu is saying, Punoti utkhanta doinyo hoilo udgam, Kṛṣṇa thai mage prem nam sankirtan. Natural humility and eagerness then awoke in Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He prayed to Kṛṣṇa to be able to chant the Mahamantra in ecstatic love. Then was the Nayanam Golodostu Daroya, that sloka, but I'm not going on that. Then Mahaprabhu is saying, Prem Dhan Binu Bhetha Doridro Jiban, Dash Kori Beton More Deho Premodhan. Without love of Godhead, my life is useless. Therefore, I pray that you accept me as your servant and give me the salary of ecstatic love of Godhead. So, Mahaprabhu, as we can see, Mahaprabhu is saying as a servant, he wants to serve the Lord, and he's asking for the salary, and that salary is ecstatic love of Godhead from Krishna. So we see that Srila Prabhupada also mentioned here that in the last line, Prahlad Maharaj is Mahaprabhu is saying, my only desire is to serve you. So Prabhu, back to you.
Thank you. Very Prabhu. Thank you so much for those wonderful references. Okay, anyone else before we stop today's discussion? Okay, so we will stop here. Thank you so much. And again, please continue to pray for His Holiness Bhakti Charo Swami Maharaj. So we will stop here and continue tomorrow with the next verse, or the new chapter rather, chapter 10, which is entitled Prahlad, the best amongst the exalted devotees. So now he's not said to be the best amongst the demons. Now the chapter is titled The Best Amongst the Devotees. So wonderful. And this is kind of the last chapter in this. So from chapter 1 to chapter 10. And this is one of the biggest sections of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. If you see, like 10 chapters for Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu and Nrsimhadev's story. Really amazing. Which was, as Bhadra Prabhu said, very dear to Lord Chaitanya. So let's stop here and continue tomorrow. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai. Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai.
Is there an update on Maharaj's health?
So the update is, maybe Vipul Prabhu can share the update if you have any after morning. You have an update?
So
we read the one this morning.
So Proj, what are the update the Maharaj group? Maharaj had a heart attack, and that also affected the way it has to be done. Like next step was to extubate it, but it delayed the thing. So now it will take some more time. So that's what I know from the group text of Maharaj group.
So please continue your prayers, everyone. That is what we can do in this situation from whichever city and state we are in. Okay, thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.